and welcome to Topham Chats. This week my guest is yet again Spencer or Grenou. Hey man, how's it going?
Oh, not bad. Not bad. All things considered.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange day for me. Like, I get up and I'm just like, oh, I'm feeling a bit ill. I don't want to feel ill. Not at all. That's not what I'm down for right now. And then I get to work and I have a meeting to plan, and then I have to go to the meeting and everything like that. And it's a whole bunch of chaos. And I have to run this meeting, which is the first meeting I've like officially ran. And there's like 6 attendees, and I'm just like slowly growing into the role I'm supposed to be doing. So I guess somehow things are going well.
Well, that's okay. As long as they're going well and not going down the tubes.
Yeah, so like most of my day was spent like revolving around that meeting and then writing the minutes afterwards as well. So I'm just like, great. But yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy day. Like, that's my first experience of being like going to a meeting, having to write all the minutes up, and then being like, I've still got so much to learn to do on this job. So
yeah, that comes with time.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to be learning way more and getting way more comfortable in the role I'm doing. But, you know, it's been one of those days that's been like, yes, it's been really good, but at the same time, it makes me realise how much I've still got to learn, which is great. So yeah. I feel like I'm slowly dying from this illness. It's not even even bad. It's not even bad, but it's getting worse and worse throughout the day, and I'm feeling like I'm particularly tired right now, and I'm just like I just don't want to deal with it.
At least we'll have a recording of when it happens. I mean, that's, if nothing else, it's content, you know.
Yeah.
Morbid content, but content nonetheless.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, how are you doing? How have things been going?
Good. They're vastly improved from what they were a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I guess. I was, had a bit of a scare with the little fella, but he's good now. And yeah, things are going really well. Work is busy, and I won't say exactly how busy it is, just because it's quite profane. How busy I am. We're basically, there's this massive audio restoration project I'm doing here at the university for another department in the university, and it has to be finished by end of fiscal year, which is March 31st, around here for the university, and I might be done by that time, just because it's such a massive project. But I mean, obviously nobody's going to be able to see this, but in the back of my room there's a box of tapes, and there's 3 layers to it. I'm on layer number 2, and each tape is on average an hour. So there's a specific amount that I have to have done by March 31st, and yeah, I'm hopeful, if nothing else. But yeah, work's been going good, and yeah, side projects have been going good, although they've been kind of hijacked by this massive audio restoration project that I'm on right now. So there you go.
Yeah. Cool. So since we last spoke, the song "Break the Mold" on your and Jeremy's project 1551 has come out.
Yes, indeed.
I only listened to it today for the first time.
Oh, how could you? How could you?
Hey, at least I've listened to it.
That's good. I'll give you marks for listening to it. No, that's fine, man. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you listened to it.
I checked it out. It's pretty cool. I really like it. It's
Thank you.
It's got a funky groove to it, and yeah, obviously it sounds very good. And
thank you very much.
He sounds like, I think that's the best I've heard him sing as well. So I'm just like,
yeah, he got into this one. He got into it. He did a couple retakes for his own like kind of personal taste and stuff. But I mean, I had no problem with anything that he sent me, really. So when he was pleased with it, he was pleased with it, and I was already pleased with it. So that was great. I thought. I gotta say he rose to the occasion for this one, definitely.
Yeah, no, I thought his singing on it was great. So, which is unsurprising that he's doing well at what he does, because he does so many things so well.
It's sickening, really.
I know.
He's one of these
I was watching
multifaceted, talented guys that just you want to smack him in the face sometimes. They're so talented.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And yeah, he made me laugh the most in like the latest like Achievement Hunter little video that they put out when they were talking about they're rebranding the Let's Play channel and everything.
Yes.
They're going to put like new logos and everything on it, and he just pops up and like, I'm getting a booster seat. I'm just like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, that was pretty
it's
good.
So funny.
That was pretty good, I gotta say. Just out of nowhere. Comedic timing.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere. He's got it. It's just like, oh, that's ridiculous. But yeah. So, yeah, recently I've been listening to more and more music.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I've been listening to Ninja Sex Party a lot. And they're very good.
I have yet to take these guys in. I've had so much on my plate, and I want to see what the hubbub is all about, but I haven't had a chance.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's just funny music. It's crude and everything, but it's very enjoyable. And it's just Danny from Game Grumps and Ninja Brian, who also work with Aaron from Game Grumps on Starbomb as well.
Oh, okay.
So if you've heard Starbomb, you'll have heard most of you have this kind of idea of what's going on with Ninja Sex
Oh, okay.
Bomb,
Now I have partaken of a bit of Starbomb.
okay.
So okay, cool. No, but it feels like right now I'm missing out on a joke or something.
Everything they do is funny, so it's kind of a joke you are missing out on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So I'm not wrong, is what you're saying.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying like listening to Ninja Sex Party. I was listening to it today at work, and I'm just like sitting there listening to it, singing along, and then other people walk into the lab, and I'm just like, probably shouldn't be listening to this right now, but I don't really care. So yeah, it's very good. I really like how it sounds and everything. And they've just put out a covers album as well, which they did. They got a live band to play with them and record all the music.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I really like how that album sounds as well, but it's musically and like the tone that they're going for, because they're covers of real songs.
Yeah.
I say real songs, like they don't make real songs. They're not like
those
comedy songs.
Yeah, those made up songs.
They're more the like. What am I trying to say? It gives them like the sincerity that they've missed in their Ninja Sex Party like regular music.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of nice to see them be serious for a while.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying that.
Good stuff.
Yeah. What? Come on, brain. Oh no, it's failing me.
You left your notes again at work, didn't you?
I didn't make any notes.
Oh,
today,
okay,
I'll be honest.
perfect.
It's been too busy. I'm just like, brain, just work for me on this
tell
at
me
this
about it.
specific time. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that at the moment I'm just trying to do everything. Yeah. So I've been looking through all the music that I've put out, and I'm trying to compile it so I can put it 1 on YouTube and then 2 onto Bandcamp. So then I can be like, okay, I have an album in a set place that people can get should they want to, and I'm just like, okay.
Well, that's all
So
all the little bits and pieces that the little daily uploads that you've been doing?
Oh no, like the things I finished and put into full songs.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Very
yeah,
cool.
because I mean the daily things I was doing, I'm so annoyed that I haven't got back to doing them yet. But I think when I get back from America, I will be getting back on that, and then just be like, yes, I'm gonna put out a certain amount of music a day, and then I can slowly build more songs and work on some ideas as well.
Nice.
But I was reviewing all the music I've put out, and like one of them, I'm going through it, listening to it, I'm like, that's not how that riff sounds. It sounds completely different. And then I look in like the project file, and I haven't chosen the good take that I've got of it. I'm just like,
oh.
I've not got the good take there at all. So I kind of need to re-record that section. But like that's on one song out of the I think 11 that I've got at the moment. So I'm just like I'm slowly getting there, and then I'm trying to work on another cover song as well. I'm just like, once I've got that done, and then at the moment I'm like having a problem trying to find someone to sing. Like not necessarily write lyrics. It's more just for the 2 cover songs that I've been working on. I just want someone to sing over those, but I'm at the moment torn as to what kind of thing I want to do with them. So I'm just I'm slowly there. But I'm also going to try and get back into when I do get back into the songwriting competition thing that goes on Reddit, and so I'll slowly put more music out and get myself more motivated because I'll have a target and deadline to work to and people to work with.
Right.
So yeah. It's yeah, and then you shared a link with me the other day where there was different projects where I say the other day this was 3 or 4 weeks.
I say yeah.
ago.
I remember I shared something. I can't remember what it was now. That's
it was a site where you can where people are oh, we've got these projects. Why don't you submit something?
Yes. What's his face is behind it? Not Matt Damon.
I don't know his face.
Oh, I can't remember his name. There's someone sort of spearheading it. He's kind of the sort of the spokesperson for it. Oh, I can't remember what that is now. We'll look that up afterwards.
Yeah, totally. And I was totally looking at it. I'm oh, there's so many things here I could do. I could do some VO stuff and things like that. But I just haven't found the motivation to look at it. I'm just okay, that's something I want to kind of spring myself into. And really just try and explore as well, but things take time. And I'm just I've got time, and then I'm suddenly I haven't got time because I'm wasting all my time playing games, which I don't.
Well, you're not wasting it. I mean, you are. It is a form of relaxation, is it not?
Yeah, I think what I'm having is struggling with at the moment.
I thought you were going to say that you were having a stroke.
No. I'm having a struggle at the moment with the fact that work is taking up all my energy, which is fair. It should do that entirely. I'm putting all my energy into my work, and then when I'm getting home, I'm just I just want to relax and play games rather than work on projects and things that I want to work on.
Yeah.
Because I'm finding work satisfying enough to the point where I'm okay, yeah, I can do this. And
right.
It's when I'm working out, when I'm trying to do things outside of work, I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. My energy levels are dropping when I'm outside of work. I'm just okay, I've got projects I want to work on, but I can't really find the motivation to do it. And yeah, it's trying to accept that I'm happy with the job that I'm doing. And I never want to be oh yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm content with where I'm at. But in that, at work, I am at the moment, like I've said already, this podcast, trying to get better, trying to improve. I'm going to go on a course to learn more quality management stuff so that I can then apply that to the job that I'm doing and understand the processes that we've got in place. And when I'm at work, I'm all yeah, let's try and learn everything I'm doing. And then when I get home, I'm just please, couch, you look comfy. Come here, and I'll lay on it for hours on end.
I have those evenings, but unfortunately, I don't get to play a lot of games. It's what little energy I have left at the end of the day is chasing around an 18-month-old toddler. Although that being said, it's become a thing now where evenings that my wife is working and it's just him and myself at home. I've been firing up Minecraft, and he loves watching me play Minecraft. More specifically, he likes watching me get attacked in Minecraft. In terms of like the mobs and stuff, he laughs like a psychopath when a zombie or a witch or something like that is basically beating me up. He thinks that's hilarious. I'm like, oh no, that's not fun. That's not great. No, take that Enderman. And then he's disappointed because I beat the Enderman up. It's dude, you're missing the point of the game. You're not supposed to wish ill upon your own father.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of fun and relaxation in Minecraft. And I'm just I'll just sit around, build a house and find some diamonds eventually.
Oh yeah, I've done that as well. I've built a satellite, sort of a B site, because I've sort of used up all the resources around my A site. So that's where I am now. And I actually found a monster spawner the other day. I hadn't seen one of those in a long time. And of course, it spit out a whole bunch of zombies at me, and they proceeded to kick my ass. And Reagan laughed his ass off at it. I'm like, you're a weird kid.
That's why I play on easy.
I'm playing on normal. But you know, when when five or six of them spit out at the one time, and all of a sudden you turn a corner, and there's a fleet of zombies coming at you.
Yeah, it's, and then get pretty unmanageable.
Oh yeah, and then you hear giggling from the other end of the couch. That's a little disturbing. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be on my side, kid. Come on.
Cool. Yeah, like it's stuff and things.
Yeah.
Come on, brain. You're there somewhere. I believe in you. Exist for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so my mind feels like it's unraveling right now because
That's
it's been a long week and it's podcast recording time.
I do have good news. I do have good news though. For everyone who's involved, who had anything to do with the Extra Life stuff, the first of the retakes of what was formerly known as the Epic Rap Battles of Rooster Teeth and now being known as the Rooster Teeth Throwdown stuff to avoid obvious conflicts. It's done. The first one is done.
Nice.
It's basically any day now that they're going to be able to release it, which is really good. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. There was not a whole pile different to do with the music of it, but it was really, really cool to hear Gus and Ryan coming out of my speakers instead of it was a little surreal. But they did a fantastic job. Props to them for coming through with some slightly updated lyrics to more reflect the current climate of where everything stands at Rooster Teeth. But yeah, it turned out really, really well. I'm looking forward to getting people's reactions on it. So yeah.
That'll be awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of whenever it finally goes up on iTunes. And it'll be out. They'll be able to release it then.
Okay.
So, yeah. I think that's all there is to it. And work on the second one has started already.
Wicked.
So, yay! I'm looking forward to that. I've retooled the original music a little bit for it. There's a slight. Again, to sort of update it a little bit, we've retooled a section of music in the next one to sort of be a little more current with the current environment at Rooster Teeth. So just wondering and waiting on new vocals to show up, which I don't know where that stands right now. I think Jeremy's trying to get the bodies in the studio to do some recording. And that's going to be a particularly hard one to do because this one, he's trying to get Bernie and Matt in the studio. How hard is that? Yeah, it's the second one. The second one is Church and Sarge, and so getting those two guys in the studio for any length of time. Yeah, have fun with that. I don't envy Mr. Dooley's. I don't envy his task before him right now. In terms of trying to get those two guys in the studio for any length of time.
That's going to be crazy for him. But
yeah,
it's going to be so good. It's going to be.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing Matt do Sarge coming through because I mean, Jeremy's impression of Sarge was really good. On the first version of it, I can only imagine what hearing the real deal coming through is going to do to that song. You know? Yeah,
that's gonna be so good to hear. I can't wait to hear it as well. Just like, just more things to listen to. Yay! But yeah, I like at work at the moment as well. I've just had like a lot of time where there's not been anyone else in my lab. So I've just been like downloading a whole bunch of albums and catching up with what I've been missing and like listening to random playlists. And I'm slowly like discovering more and more music. And I'm just like, I feel like I've made mistakes being away from music and listening to podcasts too much. And now I'm just like, but I'm missing my podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm completely torn.
Yeah, I'm woefully behind on podcasts. I think I'm about 7 weeks behind on the Rooster Teeth podcast, which is horrible for me because I do enjoy listening to the Rooster Teeth podcast. I'm totally up to speed on the Off Topic podcast, though.
Yeah.
I'm completely up to date with those guys.
Yeah. I mean, it comes out on a Saturday, so I'm just like, handy enough. I can just like put it on while I'm just chilling out in the morning. Just relax and just listen to it and catch up with that. But the RT podcast comes out midweek and I forget about it, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, what's great
if I was like, when I get back to busy schedule, it's gonna be impossible to keep up with it.
Yeah, what's good for me about the timing of the Off Topic podcast is usually late Friday afternoons. I tend to do data backups of everything I've been working on over the course of the week. I try to do one major, so I know that everything is backed up. That's what I do on Friday afternoons, starting usually around 2 o'clock, because it usually takes a couple hours for it to complete, which goes to show how much I work on in the course of a week. So I'll start the backup going, and there's not a really whole pile I can do, while that's happening. So I'll fire up the Off Topic podcast when that comes on and have a listen to that and not be completely bored out of my mind till the backup is done and I can go home.
Fair.
But I always miss the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, because they run for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's and there's no real consistency as to it's going to be this long. Nope. But last week I think I only missed 5 minutes of it. But yeah, there's routinely like the last 20 minutes or a half hour I have to catch up with later on when it gets posted again. But
it's one of those things. I've just been like on a tear, just trying to catch up with all the Achievement Hunter stuff and Let's Play stuff at the moment, and like there's been some really good Let's Plays. Like the Speedrunners Part 3 was great, and then there was one
I watched that last night.
Like the single screen stuff that they've done has been pretty great, and then the Drunk Mario Kart was good, and then Funhouse, all 3 of their drunk gameplays that spawned from the Drunk Mario Maker session, it was just phenomenal. I was just like, this is amazing, it's so funny.
I really enjoyed the GTA 5 Let's Play this week. I really enjoyed it.
It was Funhouse doing Every Bullet Counts, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
thoroughly enjoyed.
And they were doing it at the Achievement Hunter office, so you had the guys in the background. You just that was just as interesting to me as what was going on in the game was looking at the screen cap, the face cam window, and see who was laughing at who in the background.
And then they just tracked Gus around the office.
They tracked Gus going completely around, and it was hilarious. It was funny. Yeah. And then someone apparently we gave him stank about going after a donut, and he had on Twitter, it's like, I like donuts, so what? And I replied to him, and I said, next time take the whole damn box, see what they say then, or something like that. Yeah, that was pretty funny, I gotta say.
Wicked. Well, I think we've made it successfully through a podcast.
We did?
Yeah!
Holy crap!
Well done, us.
Yay!
Victory! So, right, thank you very much for being my guest this week.
Not a problem, man. Oh, I never got to ask you a question this time.
Oh, go for it.
I don't have one.
Oh.
I actually don't have a question
for it.
No, I just realized that I never thought of a question for you today. I'm disappointed with myself.
Oh, dear.
I'm actually heartbroken here. I was going to ask a good one, and I can't remember what it was. Ah!
No!
Oh, my God. Listeners, if you're listening to this, my head is now in my face is now in the palms of my hand. Oh, God. Oh, that was going to be good, too. I think it was going to be along the lines of $1 million, but...
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
That's it.
It'll be fine. It'll come up some other time.
Yeah,
so that's okay.
That's fine. Who cares?
So, like I said before, thank you very much for being my guest.
Not a problem. Anytime.
And thank you everyone for listening. Goodbye.
Cheers, everyone.